The beats, the flow, the rhythm. All movement starts from the streets. Streets A&R Podcast. Hello, shit. Take the wheel.
What's happening?
Take the wheel. We ain't talking about Jesus this time. Man, good to be back in the building, man. Had to prep us for the day.
Yes, sir.
Prep us real quick, man. It's the Streets A&R Podcast. It's your host, Giddy Jicky with it.
It's your other host, Johnny No Good.
And yeah, man, we are just glad to be back in the building. It always feels way longer than what it be. But I'm glad to see my guys in the back looking real. Well, just looking real, because one look excited, one look tired as hell. Working man. Yeah, man. Well, I'm glad to be here, be next to y'all. Mm-hmm. A lot of stuff happening. Yeah, man. It's a good time to be alive, man. We going back in time. See niggas sleeping niggas again. I got hands for you niggas, man. Y'all keep talking all that internet talking and shit.
You talking about Draymond?
Listen, man, I'm talking about any little nigga who think they pants is they bigger than they britches, man. I'm gonna go on and y'all don't even know what britches are. I'm gonna show you what the hell's going on. Stop playing with me, dog. Yeah, man, don't play with me. I ain't the one. Oh man, it's a good time. Hey, sometimes it is what it is, and it is what it ain't.
That part,
for real.
Oh man, but it's a good day. I'm like, man, not a lot happened, but we definitely had some times. Me and Johnny done got out here, acted like we had some money on last Friday.
Man.
We was in the building with real money.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? They didn't know the tickets was free. we all in the same space.
Man,
definitely was in the building over there at the Connecco, man.
Mm-hmm.
Got to see what's happening in the art space.
Mm-hmm.
See what it's like to be around an event that's trying to raise over $300,000.
Man,
it's a different type of fundraising event.
that part.
Trying to see what's going on, checking out the hors d'oeuvres. Actually had some good food, man. Shout out. I think they had, No More Empty Pots was there, and a couple other caterers as well.
I know I seen, man, I can't remember her company, but Natalina Mickles,
Yep.
She got the Personal Chef, I think it is, Personal Chef Catering Services.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
They
Shout
actually,
out to her.
yeah, they've had a couple of food vendors who actually did the cooking, prep, and then brought it on site.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of cultural food, interesting stuff, but it was really good. Great ambiance. People was there having a good time. They had the party in the back. One of these days they're gonna call me to be the party in the back. Treat me like the mullet, man. Y'all can keep the business in the front, I'm be at the party in the back. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say about the mullet haircut. But yeah, man. It's always interesting being around that crowd and seeing how the crowd maneuvers and just watching the nonverbal cues, how people hold the conversations, what conversations being had, and seeing who's excited to be in the space, who is just another day in the office, and even seeing people we didn't know lived in Omaha. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that was a very interesting event. Johnny was dapper, had a fresh baldy. He was not playing with them out there. He had the turtleneck going crazy. I keep telling him all he needs is a little dangle cross ring, just one dangle on the left. Oh man, and some little circular shades. Oh, with the amber tint on them. Oh my God, that'll set that bitch off, nigga. Man. I ain't lying either. We gonna get
mine's the earring, but yeah,
we gotta get one. We'll get a clip on, so we gonna put no hole in here. We'll get a clip on. He was out here, man.
Man, out here.
But yeah, it was definitely a interesting time. We're going to see how we can make a few more of those events, see who in the room. Sooner or later, we're going to be the features in those rooms, for various reasons. It ain't going to just be this or just music. We're going to be in there.
That part.
Like we're supposed to be.
That part.
But yeah, man, today we got another guest today, man.
Mm-hmm.
We back to the music shit.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a special guest, and I think for like Johnny, he actually ran into this individual 6 years ago now.
Man, yeah, back in 2016.
So I'm gonna let Johnny, man, you introduced our young esteemed guest today, since you got a little interaction with him well before he became who he is now.
Man, a couple interactions, man. I mean, I think it come back to just, man, full circle moments, man. Shout out to his big bro, man, PJ Fresco, man. You know, man, his big bro go hard on the music, man. So Fresco was one of the peers out here when we was doing music
For sure.
back then, 7-8 years ago. But this individual is a young man who I had the opportunity of being in the space with. As my brother Shamari, he was doing an after school program. It was called Youth Expressions of Health. And Shamari been dedicated to the community, been doing programming, just, been being out here in front of the youth. And he had invited me and my bro LP up to come and speak to a group of young men who were a part of this program. And one of those young men is this brother who's over here to my right now, who was sitting there in attention. And so to see the whole thing come full circle, to listen to the music, to not know who I was listening to, and then come through the door and get a pleasant surprise, man. It's a beautiful thing, man.
Man,
so
thank you.
Yes, sir. Without further ado, man, Eddie North, man.
Hey, thank you, man. Yes, sir. Nice to be here.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for the applause and everything. I was not expecting that. Man.
We got the live studio audience, man. They don't know that. We got a live studio audience of 2.
Yeah, man, that scared the hell out of me. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, what? Man, but
Oh, man. So real quick, Eddie, man, I know we're new to you, and I know you're a up-and-coming artist trying to break through. Introduce yourself to the people, man. Who are you and what you about?
oh man, I'm Eddie North, man. This ain't my first rap name. Back then when Johnny met me, I was Kid Strange, which was a different person. Like I was much darker, much more grittier, more angsty, like I said before, way darker, just with a temper. But now that I've grown up, I'm just chilling, doing my thing, just trying to speak for people that can't really speak for themselves, and all the people that's going through things in life. Just trying to support them by putting my voice out and telling their stories and telling my stories. Trying to heal the world, for right now, healing my city. Trying to break right through and show them who I am, type of stuff.
For sure. And I know you said you went by a different name and different energy in the music. Around what year did you get your start, and kind of how did you get started? And then after how you got started, what caused the shift from who you were and even changing basically your actual persona and identity?
Oh man, yeah. So I went through 3 rap names. So when I first started rapping, I hate this name. It was Lil Guapo. It was corny as shit. I hated it. Hated that name. It was stupid.
Can't be Lil Guapo with no guap, man.
Man, I had no money. I was broke. I was borrowing clothes from my brothers and shit. I was stealing clothes and shit. But I was in this group. I forgot the name of it. It was like with a whole bunch of older cats. And then I was like the youngest, so I had a lot of ambition. These people were going to work, paying bills. They was like, man, F this rap shit. So I was just like young. I was like uninspired. I was like, man, this rap ain't never gonna take it. It's never gonna take off. And then my brother starts rapping. Well, he's been rapping since I was little though, but he was taking off with it with a song called Times Is Changing. He was performing it everywhere, and I'm just inspired. This is like me just looking up at him. And I was like, damn, I want to be just like that, if not better. Like, I'm super competitive. That's how we grew up. But then after he stopped rapping, that really made me like sit confused. Like, what's he doing? Like, he's supposed to be the one. He's supposed to take us out of here. And that was like, I went by the name Kid Strange. It was like, sound like a superhero name. I just want to redeem him, see what I can do. And then just life stuff was getting at me. Like, my grandpa was sick. He passed away eventually, and my family's going through all this stuff with money. So eventually my energy within my music becomes way more depressive and dark, which I created a project called Godly Based Alchemy, which was just talking about everything that was going on in my family, everything going on with my mental health. I felt it was declining at the time, where I was just really, really depressed a lot. And I was just doing a lot of things to numb that, like drinking lean and all that shit. I never smoked, but I mean, doing all the other shit. And it wasn't really helping me. and type stuff. And I was going through a whole lot of relationship stuff and all that. I broke up with some people, just going through life, going through all the trials and all the ills. And then eventually when I made my second project, which was 1990X, I was under the name Kid Strange. I feel like I was kind of at my peak. I would feel like I was getting better within hip hop. And then I made a song called 3 Years Later. This is when I like kind of really realized, okay, maybe I should take this rap shit a little serious, because I had a song called 3 Years Later where it was in the perspective of my grandpa, who was talking to me 3 years later after he passed, telling me just keep pushing, keep doing your thing. I see you doing your thing. Just hold your head up, raise up high, tell your family I'm here waiting for them. Salute. And I showed my family, and I made my grandma shed a tear, made my sister-in-law shed a tear. So that's what made me think like, damn, words really do help out a lot of people. So during all that time, and then this is right before COVID. So once all the lockdown shit happened, you know, a lot of people were locked in within walls, just dancing with their thoughts, especially me. During all this stuff happened, my friend passed away, Johnny Beats, rest in peace. And I was in a rap group with him. I'm still in that rap group, by the way, MME, shout out to them, my brothers. But all that shit that happened made me change my name. I didn't know who I was no more. I was just all in limbo for a second. And I came up with the name Eddie North, which I wanted to break past the light. I mean, break past all the dark shit going on in life. And I really want to talk about something that's real. The first time I tried it, the album was dark. It was called Anti. It was nothing but dark energy. And I was just letting that all out right there. I was just flushing it all out of my system. And now I'm coming back with some vengeance, trying to spread some good words going on, trying to help people heal. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
Man, that's what's up, man. It's like your own redemption story.
Yeah.
What kind of help pull yourself out of that dark spot, you know, outside of just music, and seeing like what actually helped pull you out, help you get to a place to where you can, you know, you want to do better?
Just life, just going through things and realizing that I don't want to be just the guy that rapped and then he was just like lost potential. Like he just stopped. And I was like, no, I can't be that. I'm not like throwing dirt on nobody's name. I know there's a lot of people that do that, but I can't do that. I want to be able to help out a lot of people. I want to be able to say things that mean a lot to some people and help them out their own trials and errors in life and stuff like that. Cause I've been through it. Shit, I'm still in it, but it's just like just seeing other people struggle and seeing me struggle. I don't want to see people struggle. I don't like that. That does not sit right with me at all. So, you know, I'm willing to help anybody type shit. I just want to stay positive. I don't want to sink into that negative thoughts that's still in my head type shit. So yeah, just life really.
Yeah, nah, that's dope, man. I think it's divine timing too, to find your voice and your story through music and to share that with the rest of the world.
For real.
How did you get on this journey of like mental wellness and, you know, just making sure that you checking in on your mental well-being?
Well, pretty much it's just like I never had a therapist. So plus growing up, I'm the youngest kid of 4 siblings and they're way older than me. And I didn't really have too many people to really talk to. I wasn't around my mom like that. I mean, I was around her because, you know what I'm saying? Like she would drop me off to school, drop me off to daycare, do all that. She was really busy. She's a busybody. Like she's going to do whatever. And, you know what I'm saying? Just being the youngest, and I always felt isolated. So not having no one to talk to kind of made me seclude myself deeper within my mind. You know what I'm saying? Made me feel really clouded, feel like I have no one to talk to. Then music came apart.
Is that the reason why you find it important to make sure that you create that space for others?
Hell yeah. Because I know there's people that out there don't have nothing to talk about, have nothing to put their feelings onto. You know what I'm saying? Some people may not be that musically in tune with themselves, or anything at all. They don't know where to put that frustration out, except for who knows what. You know what I'm saying? So just looking out for other people, making sure they all right is just the main goal type shit.
So as you was telling your name of your stories through the different transitions, you didn't kind of hit on Eddie North. So why did you choose the name Eddie North, and what does that mean to you?
So Eddie North is just a play on my initials. The first name, Eddie, EDD, is my, that's my initials, which my full name is Elijah Davon Davis. So it's just my initials, EDD, and I just slapped the IE on there. And I grew up in the north part of town, so always home.
Yes, sir. No,
yep, and north is always pointing upward, so staying positive type stuff.
Man, And how did you like choose to get on that path? Because I know you said it took you a while to kind of create music that was more talking message based, more positive. How did you end up making music like that? And what kind of support have you found yourself having since making music authentic to yourself?
Yeah, this is my really this project that's coming up October 28th is my first time actually doing something like that, something that's really conceptual. I don't know if I'm saying that word right, but it has a concept behind it, and it's talking about the whole story of staying positive and growing up out of them ills and realizing who you are as a person. The last 3 projects was really, really dark, and I was speaking with anger. I wasn't speaking with feeling. I was speaking with my thoughts, not my heart, type shit. So that's what made me really want to go onto this positive journey on life type shit. You know what I'm saying?
So
I don't know if that answered your question.
Oh no, definitely.
Okay.
So like we're pretty new to you and your music, as far as especially as Eddie North, and just listening to a few of the songs that you have posted up, and one our was it Take the Wheel featuring Real Gold.
Yeah.
And what was the Kelly? What was
Wizard Kelly.
Wizard Kelly.
Wizard Kelly.
And that's with
T-Trees and Jay Tovin.
T-Trees and Jay Tovin. Are those 2 songs gonna be on the project?
Hell yeah. So my project is broken down within 3 chapters. So Wizard Kelly's definitely chapter 1. Take the Wheel's chapter 2. The Outside is chapter 3.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, and one thing that I know I really liked, I was like, all right, let me check this guy out before I say yes, because I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm very particular when it comes to music, and part of that is being a DJ, but part of that is the style of DJing I do. I don't play any and everything. Just because even if it's on the radio, don't mean I'm gonna spin it.
Word.
But one thing I noticed with you was just the contrast in your style, and it let me know how versatile you could actually be. What kind of pushed you to kind of be able to like Wizard Kelly is I won't call it trap, it's drill, you know what I'm saying? That's drill, and you flowing on the drill beat and you drilling right with the flow. For real. And versus Take the Wheel is more of a real, you reminded me of Luke a lot.
Who's that?
With a Dreamville.
Oh man, see,
you really reminded me of him, but that type of flow, just being able to take the concept and keep it going and rocking with it. How what is that something that you strive to do, to have that diversity and flow?
Yeah, one of my cousins out there in North Carolina told me, he was like, damn, your music is very, very versatile, and you should try rapping on trap beats or drill beats. At this time I was rapping on G-Funk type beats, like 3 6 Mafia samples and stuff like that, and I was just like, all right, sure, I'm gonna try. And then that's how Wizard Kelly came up. But overall within the sound, that really came from, well, my last project, Anti, someone was rating it and it said it needed more beat variety, more different types of sounds. Now, I've never took criticism like that, but when I first heard it, I was like, man, get out of here, that's my style. And I read it again, I was like, maybe he's right. And I was like, I'm gonna try something new. And then went with, I'll just try to be as versatile as I can be. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what really pushed me. Just being able to challenge myself. That's what it's all about.
And with that versatility, sometimes I think some people think, it's good to create a brand identity even with your style. But I think some people take the road of, I need to be able to do any and everything, so that becomes my brand, somebody you can call for whatever pops up, whatever opportunity pops up. Where do you see yourself with your ability to do that? What do you see for yourself in the future? Like, what's kind of some of your goals with rapping, or I'll say starting with rapping, but what are some of the goals you working on with being so versatile? Is it just rapping, or are you planning on?
Nah.
Yeah.
At first, I didn't want to be a rapper. I wanted to be like a streamer, like a video game streamer. And I wanted to make like anime and stuff like that. So I'm a big nerd to like gaming and anime. So I always wanted to try to branch out. Eventually I will. I don't know when. But for now, I'm really focused on music. Like that's where my passion is right now. So, and I really want to get into like writing movies, because I love movies. I love the way how Stories are told.
Pick of the litter. What type of movie would you think your first one would be, or your dream movie? What would you write? What kind of movie? Don't give the concept because somebody gonna take it. But what kind of movie would you write?
Ooh,
and how would you kind of shoot it? Like, is there a movie reference that's shot how in the way you want to shoot it?
Damn. I always wanted to do a horror movie. Like what Jordan Peele's doing. Like, he really focuses on the Black community and try to think of like all the ills within it to play within the mind. I like psychological things, something that can mess with your head. So I really want to do a horror movie that messes with your mind throughout the whole movie. It gives you them breaks, gives you them scary ass jump scares and whatnot. And I always like I like mob movies, like old mob movies, like Godfather, Casino. Goodfellas is one of my favorite movies of all time, so I like those. So
that's what's up. I think you should look. If you look in the horror movies, I love, and this is somebody who Jordan Peele partners with, and I think he might be one of the owners of the company. I think Monkey Paw and Bloomhouse, BH Productions.
I heard of Monkey Paw. I can't put my finger on where I heard that from though.
Yeah, but that's some of the movies. But Bloomhouse has all the mind-bending, dark, twisted stuff. Dig into their category. I'll give you some.
Man,
I'll give you some after because it's some heat.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like movies though. I really do. I'll sit through any type of movie you put me into. Like Inception, my girl showed me Inception, and that fucked me up the whole time. I was like, man, this is some ill ass shit. Jumping into dreams and stuff like that. I was like, wow, like this is crazy.
You was probably sitting there. So, do I actually believe I like something, or did somebody plant something in my mind to say that I like something?
Right.
That's the whole premise of the movie.
The hell?
What thought is yours?
Right.
It's a little simple question. What thoughts are yours?
Right. And I like the director. He also did the Batman trilogy. I think he did that.
Did you watch Tenet?
No, I didn't.
Ooh.
No, I did not watch Tenet.
Watch Tenet with John David Washington, Denzel's son. He also Christopher Nolan, I think, is the director.
Yeah, Christopher Nolan. He
did Tenet, and that's a movie that will mess you. Hey, watch Tenet.
Okay, I might have to get into that. But yeah, other than that, I want to really other than movies, I really want to get into like game programming, which is really cool. I'm a big gamer too, so one of my favorite things of all time. That's what my big brother PJ Fresco put me onto when I was like little, like just video games and nerding out to that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You know, first was it first player shooter, role games, sports?
First FPS is different. It depends where we're going with it. I don't like Call of Duty like that. It's kind of cliche at this point. I like RPGs and stuff like that, and fighting games. Primarily fighting games. I'll whoop anyone's ass in a fighting game, depending on what you give me. But yeah, I'm a big fighting game person.
No, don't really back in the same sentences. I whoop anybody's ass, depending on what you.
Depending what game it is. Like UFC, I'll hop on UFC. Like Smash Bros, I'll hop on that. I know I'm goated at that. Street Fighter, I'm goated at that. Mortal Kombat, I don't like Mortal Kombat 11. It's weird now. They made it easy for everyone, so anyone can just whoop anybody's ass these days. But Mortal Kombat X, I really get down on. So
I got you.
Big fighting game person. But yeah,
Johnny, you got some?
Oh man, yeah,
he got a lot.
Oh man, listen, man, definitely. As far as your creative ability, what do you see coming next as far as music, man? Because when I see somebody like you, I don't see you limited to featured shows. I see you curating and doing your own events and stuff like that and creating experiences.
Yeah.
What's next for you musically, man?
I got a few. Well, I ain't gonna say too much, but I already know what I want to do for the next 2-3 projects.
Okay.
But the theme with this one I had going on, I don't know if I should do it or not. It was really sketchy. But like in the We Outside video, I don't know if you saw it. I was sitting in a chair with blood going like this, and the main logo of my project, it's a smiley face that's smiling with the blood stain going like this with a halo over him. And I really wanted to do that and do like some red coloring with some blood face paint on stage, like performing the harsh sounding songs like Wizard Kelly. Anything during chapter 1 and chapter 3 that sounds really harsh and really raw and rugged. I really want to do that. Yes, I don't know if I should do it though.
I think that art and performance, like that is a reason why you got different aspects of art, right? Like culinary art, spoken word.
Yeah.
You got performing art. And I think that a part of that is theatrical and your ability to put on the show. It's all about experience. So don't limit yourself and don't overthink it. You know what I'm saying? So
for real. Yeah, I learned that from the program that your homie had you in LP in, which is funny because I think someone had told, oh boy, I forgot. What's his name?
Shamari.
I think someone had told him about me because I was in a college level poetry class. I didn't give a shit for it at the time. I didn't really care about it. I was just skipping school recording. But they was like, yeah, you're really good. You're really proficient. I mean, you're really good at writing poetry. I'm gonna put you on to someone. I'm like, man, I don't care. It's just, and it was like, go here after school. Go talk to him. And I was like, all right. And then my friend Kamel brought me to Shamari, and we was just like chopping up. He said, just sit down here one day. And that's where I met you. I met all y'all. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. It's funny how things come full circle like that. I had to tell my brother that I met you.
Man, listen, and it really is, because like for me, right, it's like knowing the potential I see, and I could plant seeds. And then like I met this young man through a program that I teach at Creighton.
Yeah, word up.
You know, and I met this young man through a program I'm volunteering at the summer. So it's like for me, I see the youth, I'm around the youth. So it's beautiful to see somebody like yourself come back 6 years later. Somebody I ain't even spend that much time around, but just a couple conversations, seen in passing, seeing your brother, you know, and just to see the growth. I think it's important for us to invest in the youth. And it's important for us to make ways for people like yourself.
Yeah, and that's like the main goal. I want to like, especially stuff what's going on in hip hop today. So many people think so many of the wrong things is cool these days. So I'm like, damn, we ain't got too many people in the O that's like talking about stuff like that. Which talk about real things in life, like mental health. We got a few, but I really want to be like the main people that talks about that. Like one of the people that can really help out the young people going on.
Well, man, we're going to have to partner. We doing a black men's mental health group, mental wellness and perseverance. It's the last Saturday of each month. We just did the first one this past September. We had 20 people come out. This is black men came out and talked about mental wellness, perseverance, their struggles, they challenge in a judge-free zone. And it's something beautiful. So definitely be extending an invitation to you to spread that to some other young men so we can get a younger dynamic in there. We had young men as young as 12, had some in there as old as 65.
Oh yeah, word. I'll be down for that. Yes, for real. Most definitely.
Yes, sir. And real quick, what's the name of the project that you're working on? And then what's your next name of the project, when it's dropping again, and what's the promo? What we running with?
Damn. All right. So the name of the project is Inside of the Mirror. It comes out October 28th. And I didn't even announce this today. At my show that's coming up this Friday, I got these hoodies coming out for it with these stickers to go with it. So you can just got you some new merch right there. Cause last project I did some merch and it really went far. So yeah, I got new merch coming out for y'all right there. I got that's about it really.
Sure.
That's about it.
So this Friday, which is I think about this time around the day, in the mirror.
Inside of the mirror.
Inside of the mirror.
You good.
Eddie North, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited to see kind of where you go. I'm excited. I'm gonna try my best to get on to that show.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna try my best.
And I got some pretty cool names on the project too. So if you know any of the familiar faces on the track list, definitely listen to them because they killed that shit. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm looking dead in the camera. They killed that shit. Shouts out to y'all, for real. Like Yada Man, who else was on there? Ree Philosophy, she's new, but she's amazing.
We know Ree.
She's amazing, dude.
Yes, sir.
She did that shit in one take, and it was crazy. Rhea Gold, you know them, T Trees, T Hood, Jay Influential, Jay Tovin. You know what I'm saying? My boy from my rap group, Young OT, did his thing. It's all good. It's everything's amazing on that project. So yeah.
Man, I'm ready to check it out. He got them.
The title itself. I mean, the concept. Everything inside the mirror is in reverse. So I just want to see how this all play out.
Most definitely a whole bunch of Easter eggs inside of it too. So when y'all listen to it, like I'm not saying listen like hard, like first play, but like second listen, go ahead and try to listen to everything you catch in there.
Yes, sir, man. Well, yeah, I'm excited. And I want to see the way he moves, the way he speaks. I want to see the performance.
That's what I was
I want to see.
Oh, yeah, I'm completely different when I perform. I black out. Like, I go like that, and I just turn up and just like tear the crowd a bit.
I ain't gonna cap. I'm kind of getting some little Russell vibes from my man. I ain't gonna cap. I'm getting some little Russell vibes. From my
Hey,
man.
I just figured out about Lil Russell too.
Yeah.
I was like, that dude hard for real.
Yeah, we actually,
He crazy.
yeah, man. Yeah, that was full circle, man. I actually
Man.
hosted him when he came here. He performed here in June, man.
I was at that show, but I left right before he got up on stage.
Oh man,
I missed it. I was like, damn. Like I had to call Lyft. My phone was dying. Like, damn. I said, I really want to see who this Lil Russell dude. Everyone was hype about it. I said, who is this? I don't know who this is.
Yeah.
I was like, bet, let's see. I just really want to see Yada and Ty when she performed, gave me goosebumps. That's what really made me want to go in. I'm like, all right, that really inspired me. I'm like, all right, I'm about to kill it. Let's
that
see.
was a dope show.
And I'm competitive, so I'm like, all right, I gotta try to be better than that. I gotta try.
Man, yeah, man.
She cold.
She do, man. Yeah. That's all.
Yeah.
And she'll put them hands on you. She swole. She ain't playing around with y'all.
For real.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
she a Scorpio too. Shouts out to that. I'm a Scorpio as well. So Team Scorpio all day.
Hey, man, my rising is a Scorpio, so shout out to that. Fuck it.
I think my rising, I don't know what it is.
we'll figure it out.
My rising is Scorpio, so
I think
people
my rising
interpret
is
me as a Scorpio.
We'll call somebody afterwards and figure it out. We get your birthday time and all that. We good.
Yeah, I think it's Scorpio, Virgo, if I'm correct.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man. Dang, this is shit. I'm excited for the young brother.
All right, thank you.
I'm excited to see everything that comes with it. Next steps of somebody who takes it serious, somebody who's planning. He takes it serious and not too serious because he has to still be creative. So not overthinking it. We're not at that step.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna overthink that.
But wanting to be creative, wanting to be an outlet, that is a great spot to be in, man. I'm looking forward to keeping up with you. I'm looking forward to working with you in the future. I'm looking forward to seeing what else arises, man. Like,
Hell yeah.
like Johnny don't be this excited like that. So I'm just letting you know. I'm being straight up. It's the most critical nigga I done met in my life. He don't be excited like that. And so I'm telling you, I think you got something, and I felt it in the tracks, bro. So
Oh man, thank you.
I want to see what's going on, and we excited. We got a show. He got the show on October 14th, I believe is the date. And make sure we in the building. Yeah, man, I'm excited, man. I appreciate you coming through to kick it with us.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's
Yeah, I feel like we ain't even scratched the surface. So I look forward to your return down the line, man. Coming to the podcast,
For
man.
real.
Yeah, man. Shit. We gonna leave it on a high, man. You got something, Johnny?
I was gonna say, where can the people find
Yeah,
you at,
yeah.
man? Where can they follow your movement at and stay in tune with what you got going?
Well, my name is Eddie North, EDDIE, North _ on Instagram. So just hit that up and I'll be right there. And on Twitter is _ Eddie North. Same thing. Just the underscores in the beginning. For real.
Sir, man, we appreciate you. We appreciate everything you're doing. And again, man, this is one of them journeys that I'm excited to follow, man. We get to be on the front end of this. So when it goes international, we on tour. We on the promo tour with you.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? We
For sure.
and when we go international, I'm gonna see what you got at the show. And if it fit, I'm gonna say, hey Eddie, slide through. We got Wooty Wop and Wooty Woo. Come on with us.
Not just speaking,
Yeah,
not just talking. We do shows. My man's been doing the events for the last couple years and bringing in celebrities, man. So I mean, like, we're not just talking.
Hell
We're
yeah.
excited about what you got going.
Yeah, man, and we'll be out of town next year, so
Oh, where y'all want to be at?
we can't say all that.
All right. I try to get that out.
Yeah. Well, trust me. Like we getting things moving, bro. So I'm ready. Want people who are with it to be on the ride with us, man.
For sure.
And prop up everybody we can that needs to be propped.
Yeah.
So, yes, sir, man. Yeah, man. Eddie North in the building, man. Give him a round of applause again. And you know where to find us at the Streets A&R Podcast. It's Streets AANDR on all platforms. You can find us streaming and on everything but Apple. YouTube as well. Make sure y'all watch, listen, like, subscribe, share, follow, comment.
And if you made it this far in the podcast, drop something else in the tag.
Yeah, man. Hashtag something else. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna try to end this year off with a few things, especially the end of the year. But look for something to come Halloween. Just look for something to drop Halloween, and then also, I'm from Texas, bro. We partied on Thanksgiving.
I was wondering like why the number didn't say 402.
Listen, man, I ain't from here.
I was like,
I just live here.
man.
I be here though. I'm a big believer in being where you're living. A lot of people they say I'm a transplant. I don't believe in that, bro. I'm here. So if I'm here, I'm going to be here.
Man.
I'm going to fully embrace here because I'm here.
Hey, question. You from Texas though, right?
Yeah.
How you feel about the Spence and Bud fight?
I box out of B&B boxing gym. I've been there for 2 years.
All right.
I want to go to the fight just so I can see some of my homies and talk shit, and then they gonna talk the wrong shit. I'm about to boop bop my homies. And they gonna be like, "Damn, I didn't know you fight. You was a nice guy." Like, yeah,
man, nah, switch now.
yeah. But no, man. I'm gonna say that for another pod. The whole thing, but
Okay.
you know what it is.
All
In the O, it's a forward. You got a forward coming fighter versus forward coming strong fighter versus somebody who is a boxing extraordinaire who loves angles and is extremely and likes to rumble in Bud Crawford. So I let everybody else do the math for now. But yeah, I live where I'm at. Go Bud. What are you talking about?
All right. I was just testing you. I was just seeing where you stood at.
Boy, you trying to get me killed. We done got counseled by the Omaha crowd. Even if I even believe that the other way, I don't even believe that. But yeah, man, you know what it is.
For sure.
Can't wait to get out there next year now. You already know it's going to be next year.
Right.
Burnt a year of my man's career.
Man.
But it's all good. He burnt a year too, so it's all good.
Right.
My man said he was gonna take a ride off in them chickens, man. He was talking about them chickens,
Them
and
chicken, them
cows,
horses.
them horses, man. So my man's plotting on that card.
You can get a lot of chickens. They gonna take this fight and put it at the stadium in Vegas. Stop playing with it.
Word.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. But yeah, that's gonna be a good time. So, we're planning something for that. So making it happen.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all follow our guy Eddie North, man.
Word.
Tune in if you can come out to the show October 14th.
It was definitely nice vibes tour.
Nice vibes tour, man. It's a lot of hitters on that show. So don't just stay for the one, but make sure you there on time so you catch them all, man.
For real.
I love finding people as in the openers. I found more talent at concerts, and I done witnessed it. It's why we've been here. Like, I found talent and see like, damn, they cold. Next thing you know, they blew up.
Man.
So make sure y'all there for the openers, man. Not only do they need the support, they deserve to be on that stage. That's why they on that stage.
Yes, sir.
You get the early listens, man. Nothing like being a first fan. There's nothing like that because the artists remember you, no matter how big they get. They remember they first fans, they true fans. Like, they remember them. So
For sure.
this ain't one you might want to skip out on. So we definitely in there. Man, it's been a good one, man.
Yes, sir.
We gonna get up out of here, man. Get us some sustenance. Man, it's your host, Giddy Jicky with it.
It's your other host, Johnny No Good.
My guy, Eddie
North right here.
Yes, sir. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
The beats, the flow, the rhythm. All movement starts from the streets. Streets A&R Podcast.